GraphQL has a sneaky performance problem. It lets the client ask for exactly the shape of data it wants. But on the server, that shape can turn into a pile of tiny database calls. Imagine a query that asks for 10 posts and for each post, the author. The post resolver runs once. Then the author resolver runs 10 more times. If each author resolver hits the database directly, you just created the classic N+1 problem. One query for the list, then one query for each item inside the list. DataLoader fixes this by changing when the work happens. Instead of fetching every author immediately, each resolver calls load author_id. DataLoader collects those load calls during the same request, groups the IDs together, and sends one batch function call. So instead of 10 separate author lookups, the server asks for all 10 author IDs at once. Then DataLoader maps the results back to the exact resolver that asked for them. That last part matters. The batch function must return results in the same order as the keys. DataLoader also gives you a small per-request cache. If two fields ask for the same author in one GraphQL request, the server should not fetch that author twice. But that cache is not a global application cache. It should usually live for one request, so users do not accidentally share stale or private data. The big idea is simple. GraphQL resolvers can stay small and independent, while DataLoader handles the coordination behind them. It batches duplicate-looking work. It deduplicates repeated keys. And it turns a waterfall of tiny calls into fewer, wider calls. DataLoader does not make bad database queries good, but it protects GraphQL from one of its easiest performance traps. The query looks clean, while the server quietly does way too much work. That is why DataLoader is not just a helper. It is one of the core building blocks of a production GraphQL server.